Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Demised here with another video for you today. We are now covering the Chilling Reign from the latest Sword and Shield expansion for the TCG. So, I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I know I only uploaded a card list video the other day. The Chilling Reign just couldn't simply be ignored. It is the latest TCG expansion set to come out. I'm trying to get ahead of the game unlike my previous card list videos. So, let's get straight into the video, guys. Make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's get it! Alright guys, so this is it. This is the Sword and Shield Chilling Reign expansion TCG set. So, as you can see on the screen there is approximately 190 cards before the secret rares are included. This is basically justinbasil.com, so all credit goes to them for providing the card list. A lot of these Pokemon are obviously Japanese Pokemon, as you can see right here with the first Pokemon, which is a Weedle Single Strike. So we're just going to have a bit of a look through the list, and we're going to pick out the decent cards and the secret rares and the other V cards and VMAX Pokemon and whatnot, and see what they've got to offer. So basically, as you can see on the screen here, the first 4 Pokemon you can see straight off the bat is the Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, and the Heracross, all single strikes. So obviously we've shown the Weedle. Obviously it's got little things like, you know, it's only 20 damage, it's grass energy, obviously the fire energy is the weakness. All obvious stuff there, guys. So then we've got the Heracross. So this one's a little bit exciting for me to see. Obviously, still can't read. I cannot read Japanese, unfortunately. I'd love to. That would be awesome. We've got the Horn Attack and the single Horn Throw. 40 plus damage. Flip 2 coins. If both of them are heads, this attack does 160 more damage. That's like 200 damage is ridiculous for 2 energies. 2 times weakness to fire and 2 for the retreat cost. Basically, we can go for the list. The first obvious one that comes up is the Blaziken V and the VMAX. So these are the Rapid Strike, which is quite interesting to see. So we have the High Jump Kick, 50 damage for 2 energies, and 210 damage for 5 spin. Discard 2 energies from this Pokemon for 4 energies. Alright, so really nice looking V card. Super stoked, and I cannot wait to get my hands on top of that bad boy. So then we have got the follow-up, which is the VMAX. So the Blaziken VMAX, Rapid Strike, Clutch, 60 damage. The defending Pokemon cannot retreat during your opponent's next turn. Not too bad for 1 fire energy. And then Max Blaze for 130. Attach an energy from your discard pile to up to 2 of your benched Rapid Strike Pokemon. So, in a way, this guy's like not doing a crap load of damage. He's got a decent amount of HP though to obviously sustain being a VMAX Pokemon. And he can basically essentially start, you know, setting up his bench Pokemon that are Rapid Strike Pokemon. So, really good Pokemon to start setting up. Very similar to like Victini, the fire Pokemon. And yeah, it's a really good looking Pokemon. Really love the card. We can blow that up, can't we? Oh, there, look at that. Beautiful looking card, even if in the Japanese format. Beautiful. Alright, let's move on now, guys. So I'll try to keep the same sort of pace for the rest of the video. I don't want to go too fast, but not too slow, as there's quite a few cards to get through, guys, so just bear with me. Another one I've noticed too is the Castform Sunny Form is quite interesting as well. I haven't seen Castform for a while. Personally, myself, that is. So with this one here, the most intriguing part about this is its ability. So Forecast. If you have 8 or more Stadium cards in your discard pile, ignore all energy in this Pokemon's attack cost. So it requires 3 energies to use Anti-Cyclone Blast. But if you've got 8 Stadium cards in your discard pile, it just doesn't require it. For 150 damage or 70 HP, if you can essentially get rid of those Stadium cards super early, whether you need to use a Quick Ball or something that just discards cards and just have a buckload of Stadium cards in your deck, then it is super viable, and there's definitely a way you can utilize it in your deck. Pretty cool looking card. So moving on, obviously you've got other stuff like your Larvises, Volcaranas, Delibirds, Carvanhas, Sharpedo. Then we've got other noticeable ones here. We've got the Cast Form and the Rain Form, I believe it was. Same thing again for Forecast with the Stadium cards. Rain Shower, obviously the moves is a little bit different to the Fire-type one. This attack does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon, so for 2 energies, which basically isn't much at all anyway, so you can either do it within 2 turns, or you can basically rely on the Stadium cards to do the job. You can even run this dude as a backbencher and have something else at the front while you're discarding your Stadium cards. Overall, works out pretty decent. Obviously the low HP, but you know, if you can get him online fairly early, and worst case scenario, you're only losing 1 prize card instead of 2 or 3 as you would with the GX Pokemon and V Pokemon and such. So now we have got the Castform Snowy Form. As again, Forecast for its ability again, Frost Typhoon, 120 damage. During your turn, next turn, sorry, this Pokemon can't use Frost Typhoon, so for 120 damage, not as good. But, you know, I'm sure there's a way you can utilize that Pokemon one way or another. Then we come down to the next Rapid Strike. So these are the Pokemon that you could utilize with the Blaziken VMAX. we have got the Inteleon evolution line with Sobble and Drizzly. So starting off, we have got the Inteleon with Rapid Shooter. It has its ability. Once during your turn, you may put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. Not bad, not bad. 70 damage for 2 energies. Pretty straightforward card. Doesn't require a lot of energies. Weakness to electric and 1 for the retreat cost. Just have a quick look at the Drizzly to see if there's anything that's important. Well, you can switch him out with Bounce, which is not too bad for the double energy. And then we got the Sobble. So Sobble here, you've got Rally him up. Search your deck for up to 3 basic Rapid Strike Pokemon and put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. Double spin is flip 2 coins. This attack does 20 damage for each heads. Not too bad for these Rapid Strike Pokemon. Not bad, not bad. Then we get into the Rapid Strike Urshifu, right? So this one is obviously not a V. This is just a Rapid Strike one, and we'll see what it can offer. So Slash Core, 40 damage, 1 energy card, and then the Rapid Rush at 30 times the damage, and which is this attack does 30 damage for each of your Rapid Strike Pokemon in play for 2 energies. Not bad at all. Alright, so now we've looked at the Rapid Strike Urshifu. We're coming down to one of the first newer cards that we have not seen in any previous set, which is the Ice Rider Calyrex V. Now this is cool, guys. Check this out. Okay, so obviously it's not going to be set up like the other page, but this is the best we're going to have to offer. We have got, that's him in his full blown up view. So as you can see, it's you cannot see because of the, yep, there we go. Sorry guys, I have to just be patient with me there. Obviously my webcam was in the way. So it's 200 damage and 40 damage respectively, 1 energy and 3 energy costs, 210 HP, cool looking Pokemon. Now I can explain to you what that actually is. So for 40 damage is Pierce and Glacial Lance. Is 200 damage. Discard 2 energies from this Pokemon. When your Pokemon V is knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prize cards. Yes, we knew that. 2 times weak to metal. Resistance is none, and 2 for the retreat costs. 210 HP. That's the Ice Rider version. Then we have the Calyrex VMAX, 320 HP. We have got, actually might as well zoom this bad boy in so you guys can actually see it. We've got the Imperial Ride, 10 plus damage. This attack does 30 damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And then, obviously, for the Max Lance, 10 plus damage. You may discard up to 2 energy cards in this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 120 more damage for each energy card discarded in this way. So that's 240, 250 damage. That is not bad at all. For 2 energy cards, guys, we'll blow the card up there. So 2 water energies. Nice looking card. Beautiful. Super keen to get my hands on that bad boy, guys. Don't you worry about that. Alright, so moving down, we then have got the... now this is just going to continue on for this. Let's just go back now. Alright, let's have a look here. So that was just the Ice Rider version of the Calyrex V and the Calyrex VMAX. Then we're coming down to the next obvious one. We've got Thunderous Lantern, Chinchou, and stuff like that. The next obvious one we have is the Zora V Rapid Strike. Zora V's got 3 energy costs for Cross Fist, 100 damage. If any of your other Rapid Strike Pokemon use an attack during your last turn, this attack does 160 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That is insane. So having this guy on the back, getting him set up for 260 damage potentially doing to the opposition's Pokemon. 2 times weakness for fighting and 2 for the retreat cost. That is not a bad looking card. Can definitely find ways to utilize that. Then we come along to the Dracozolt V. So we got Rumble Beak for 30 damage. We got Mountain Swing for 180 damage. Discard the top 3 cards from your deck. So just hopefully it's not anything important. Otherwise, like in my previous videos that I've said, utilize Macargo or something like that to try and get rid of cards that you do not need once your Mr. Boltbeak, we'll call him Boltbeak, is online. 2 for the fighting energies, 3 for the retreat costs. Not a bad looking Pokemon. Alright, and he's got his VMAX form as well, which is also pretty cool from what I've seen before. We have got the Trap Spark for 60 damage, Max Impact at 200 damage, 4 energies and 1 energy respectively, 2 times weakness to fighting and 3 for the retreat cost. Not a bad looking Pokemon, guys. I will say for the Trap Spark though, is during your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, even if this Pokemon is knocked out, put 12 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. So potentially super strong card. Can find definitely ways to use that, whether it's TCG in real life or TCG on if you manage to pull that card online as well. So then we got the Galarian Articuno V. Now this is pretty cool. I like this. So reconstruction for its ability. You must discard 2 cards from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may draw a single card. Not bad. Not bad if you got 2 cards that you do not need or do not require, and you really need to start pulling some cards. Cybeam, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused for 110 damage, 3 energies, 1 psychic. Beautiful card, love it. 2 dark energies. It's 2 times weakness, not 2 dark energies, guys. And 2 energies required to retreat, and it has a resistance of 30 to fighting. Alright, so that's a Galarian Articuno V. We're going along the list here again. Obviously, we do see a Cresselia. So we'll have a look at Cresselia anyway. We've got the Cresselia in this list as well, I believe. Yep. So it's 120 HP, basic Pokemon. Crescent Growth. Search your deck for an energy and attach it to one of your Pokemon. Good setup card. And shuffle your deck. If you go second on your first turn, you may attach up to 3 energies to one of your Pokemon instead. That could be a very viable card if you can get your hands on that bad boy. Photon Laser, 30 plus damage. If you have 5 or more energies in play, this attack does 90 more damage. Weakness to darkness by 2 times, and resistance to fighting 30. And it's only got 1 retreat cost. So not a bad looking card. We'll zoom in and have a look at this guy. What is going on here? Ghost Hack, get out of my screen. That is the card there, 2021. Not bad at all. We'll go back there and back to the main screen. So now we're going to skip down to, we've got the Diglett, the Rapid Strike, and the Dugtrio. Obviously, I'm trying to pinpoint the latest expansions, highlight cards like the Rapid Strike and the Single Strike cards. So here's another one of them. Dig for 10 damage, flip a coin if heads, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon. Not too bad for 10 damage, buys you enough time to potentially get your Dugtrio online with the Rapid Strike and triple heads, flip 3 coins. This attack does 60 damage for each heads. If you get 3 heads during your next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by your opponent's attacks. If you get 3 heads in a row, I'm pretty sure there's a card or there's something that you can actually allow you to reflip the coins if you do not get the 3 heads the first time, or it automatically makes them all heads. That would be super, super strong, and it takes no damage at all. Like, that is just nuts. That is just nuts. For 90 HP, cool card, guys. 2 times weakness to grass, 1 energy cost to retreat, and that is the Dugtrio done and dusted. Then we're going on to the next one, which is the Galarian Farfetch'd and the Galarian Surfetch'd Single Strike Pokemon. We've got this bad boy. He's just chilling on the ground next to the tree. Looks a bit slumped, actually, but that's alright. We've got Persist. This attacks damage isn't affected by resistance for 1 energy at 20 damage. 2 times weakness to Psychic and 1 energy cost for the retreat. And then we'll look at the Galarian Surfetch'd to see if it's any better. Peck for 40 damage for 1 energy cost. And then League Strike. If this Pokemon has a Pokemon tool attached to it, this attack does 90 more damage, and this attack's damage is not affected by resistance. So, respectable amount of damage for what it is. It's 70 plus 90 actually for 130 HP for Single Strike. 2 times weak to Psychic, and 2 for the energy retreat cost. Not bad at all. Alright guys, so the next one that we have after the Galarian Surfetch'd is the Galarian Zapdos V. Alright, let's have a suss of this bad boy. Now, that is a nice looking card as well. Obviously not the full art, but it still looks gnarly. We got the ability is Fighting Instinct. This is a Pokemon attacks cost 1 energy less for each of your opponent's Pokemon V in play. So for Thunderous Kick, which is 4 energies, most of the time people are going to 100% run V Pokemon or GX or whatever, but generally, obviously, this is speaking about V Pokemon exclusively. Thunderous Kick for 170 damage. Before dealing damage, discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So that's really, really cool too. 4 energies is pretty hefty cost, but obviously you can get a double color stand, maybe 2 fighting energies, and you can maybe get lucky and just get the 3 down, or even just the 2 energies down, whether it's the fighting and the double colorless, and anticipate the other opposition to have a Pokemon V on their bench or on the pitch, on the active's position. 2 times weakness to Psychic, 1 energy cost to retreat on that bad boy Zapdos V, or Galarian Zapdos V I should say. So moving down now, we've got the Passimian, which is the next noticeable one with the Rapid Strike. So we've got Throwing Coach. All of your Rapid Strike Pokemon's attacks deal 30 more damage to your opponent's bench Pokemon V and Pokemon GX. You can't apply more than 1 Throwing Coach ability at a time. Fling for 1 energy. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Do not apply weakness and resistance for bench Pokemon. Not bad, not bad. 2 times weakness to Psychic and 1 retreat cost for the Passimian right there. Then we're moving down to, we have got Cubfu as well, which is probably another noticeable one that I didn't notice before. Training and Elbow Strike, 2 times weakness to Psychic, 1 energy one energy retreat cost, guys. Okay. And then we got the Galarian Moltres V. Now this guy's awesome. I love its full art card, which you will see it soon, guys. Do not fret. So we got Hellfire Wings. Once per turn, you may attach a dark energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. You can't use more than 1 Hellfire Wings ability per turn. Use more than 1, I should have said, yeah. So Aura Burn for 3 dark energies. This Pokemon does 30 damage to itself for 190 damage, 220 HP. 2 times weak to Grass, which is very interesting. That cannot. Oh no, that she is right. Okay, two energies for the retreat cost. Right there on the Moltres Galarian V. And we got the Galarian Slow King V and Slow King V Max as well. So have a quick look at those for the single strikes. Not bad. Compound. Discard a card from your hand if you do draw 3 cards for 1 energy. And Spell of Ruin. At the end of your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon will be knocked out. 2 energies. 220 HP, 2 times weak to fighting, 3 energies for the retreat cost. Not bad at all, guys. And then obviously to top it off, we have the VMAX version of him. Max Blight for 2 Dark Energies. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned to put 12 damage counters instead of 1 on that Pokemon between turns. 10 damage to its base. 2 times weak to fighting and 3 energies for the retreat cost. Not bad at all. Nice looking card as well. We have an interesting card here, which is the Seviper. So Seviper's got single strike, 3 energies, preferably 2 dark, and you know what, just go for the 3 dark energies, hey? Juggernaut Tail, if you played a single strike, support a card from your hand during this turn, this attack does 90 more damage. So it's 180 damage on a card that's got 110 HP for 3 energies.
Bruh.
That is not bad. 2 times weak to fighting and 2 retreat cost energies to get that bad boy off the pitch. So moving along, we go past some Spiritombs, Venopedes, Whirlipedes, Scraggy, Scrafty. I cannot speak right now. And then we have got the single strike Urshifu. I was going to say VMAX, but it's not. It's just a single strike Urshifu, guys. A single strike Urshifu, okay? All right, here we go. So we've got Field Crush, 50 damage, 2 energies. And then we've got the Carnage Knuckle for 3 energies at 100 plus. Preferably dark energies, obviously. This Pokemon has any damage counters on it. This attack does 100 more damage. So that's 200 potential damage. Not bad at all, even if you've only got a minuscule amount of damage on you, that is brilliant. 2 times weakness to grass, 2 retreat costs for this Urshifu single strike Pokemon. Not bad, dudes and dudettes. Then we come into what's one of the extra special cards here. We have got the Shadow Rider Calyrex V and the VMAX versions of this bad boy, alright? So let's have a look at this guy. So this is what we missed before, okay? So we've got Shadow Rider Calyrex V, Psychic, 210 HP, basic Pokemon. Shadow Mist for 10 damage. Your opponent can't play any special energy cards or stadium cards from their hand during their next turn. And then for its second ability or second move, Astral Barrage, which is so broken in the Pokemon Sword and Shield game, I must admit, guys. Put 5 damage counters on 2 of your opponent's Pokemon, and that is awesome. 2 times weak to darkness, 30, -30 for resistance to fighting, and 2 energies for the retreat cost. That is the card blown up there, guys. Just give it a quick scroll. Obviously, my webcam's still blocking it a little bit, but it's a super nice card. Really like that. And then while we're here, we might as well look at the VMAX card as well. So we've got ability Hellgate. Once during your turn, you may attach an energy card from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon, then draw 2 cards. Yo, that is so nice. That is such a nice ability. If I pull this card or I get it on TCG Online, man, I am 100% spamming the crap out of this card. It is super, super nice. Max Geist, 10 plus damage. This attack does 30 damage for each energy attached to your Pokemon in play. So obviously we could stack that bad boy up and it's going to sweep pretty fast. That is the card in the full form right there. Nice looking card, even in its Japanese format, like mentioned. Super keen to see the English version when it's done, but that is not bad, guys. Not bad at all. So moving on now, guys, we've got the Zangoose Rapid Strike, which is the next one for the Strike series. We've got Hurricane Claws, 50 damage, 3 energies. If you played a Rapid Strike supporter card from your hand during this turn, this attack also does 50 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Not bad at all. So you're essentially hitting 3 Pokemon for 50 damage each. Even if you only got 1 turn off, it might be enough to just chip out a VMAX Pokemon or a V or a GX to get them in striking range of one of your GX or VMAX Pokemon that could kill them off. So we've got 2 times fighting energies for weakness. I keep saying that. It's 2 times weakness with fighting, guys. Jesus, big fail. And then a retreat cost of 2 energy costs right there. Not a bad looking little Zangoose. Right, moving on, we've got a cast form in its basic form. Basically the same as before. Draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand with for Weather Force and 80 damage. And obviously the 8 or more stadium cards in your discard pile to negate any energies required to use its Weather Force, okay? So then we're going down the list, we see a lot of other random Pokemon that don't interest us too much. We see the Tornadus V single strike, that is cool. Blow through for 20 plus damage. If there is a stadium card in play, this attack does 20 more damage. That only costs 1 energy. And then for possibly 2 sets of double colors, you can use Blast Hammer, discard an energy from this Pokemon for 108 damage. Weakness 2 times to electric and 2 retreat energies to get that bad boy out of there. Obviously, it's resistance to fighting as well by a -20. Right. And then obviously you've got the VMAX version of this guy too. So we've got Blast Wind for 60 for 2 energies. 4 energies, we've got Max Fujin. If there's a stadium card in play, this attacker does 120 more damage. Then discard that stadium card, just obliterate it out of there. Right, guys, so that's 240 damage. 2 times weak to electricity. 2 energy cards for the retreat cost and -20 for the resistance to fighting. Alright, so not a bad looking card, like it very, very much. Brawly, here we go. So we've got a art, oh, that's not the full art card, sorry. This is just the trainer Brawly card. And there's a Rapid Strike. They associate that for up to 3 basic Rapid Strike Pokemon and put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. So it's not too bad there. We've got Echoing Horn. we'll just have a quick look at the Echoing Horn. Put a basic Pokemon for your opponent's discard pile onto their bench. Rightio, so that could be a way to play mind games, I suppose. Galarian Breastplate. I've not heard of that before, so this is obviously new as well. The Pokemon with Galarian in its name, this card is attached to, takes 30 less damage from your opponent's attacks. That is pretty cool, so we can obviously utilize that on a few different Galarian forms. We've got Karen's Conviction, so this is the non-full art card. We've got, during this turn, your single strike Pokemon attacks do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon for each prize card your opponent has already taken. Right, I'm sure there's a way to utilize that. We've got Clara Melanie, Old Cemetery, Path to the Peak, Welcoming Lantern, single strike. Let's have a look at that. Alright, so Welcoming Lantern, put a single strike supporter from your discard pile into your hand. Not bad. We have got the, what is this? FA Blaziken V. Why is that not coming up? Okay, so it doesn't want to show. Alright, so these are obviously all the, just to confirm, these are all the full art cards, I believe. That's why it says FA, Dan. Come on, you should know this. Alright, so we got, let's just start from the top. We got alternate art Pokemon. You've got the Galarian Articuno, super nice looking card there, guys. Look at that bad boy, full art. You got the Zapdos, Galarian Zapdos, which we believe was meant to be potentially a ripoff of the Warner Bros. Roadrunner. But you know what? That's what it looks like. Pretty cool looking card. Full art Moltres, Galarian Moltres. Damn, that looks so sick. Super keen to get that bad boy. Then we're moving on to, we have got the V of it's the Galarian Slowbro, I think, or Slowking. We've got the VMAX Blaziken in the Rapid Strike. We've got the Avery. We've got the Brawly full arts. Honey. We've got the Clara. There you got the Clara right there, full arts. Karen's Conviction, full arts. Then we got the full art Pokemon. Actually, those ones up the top were the alternate art Pokemon, by the way. Alright, so I apologize. Here we have the actual full art Pokemon, not the alternate art, guys. So, full art, Blaziken V, Dracozolt V, Galarian Articuno V, Galarian Zapdos V, Galarian Moltres V, Galarian Slowking V. To finish those off, I will give you guys a quick look at those. The Rapid Strike them. The Dracozolt V looks pretty cool too. Articuno. We have got the Zapdos, the Moltres. Try and let me click on it. And then we got this the Galarian Slowking V as well. I definitely prefer the three birds in their alternate art. They look 10 times better personally over these. That's just my personal opinion, guys, but they look dope, okay? Then we come down, we have the special rarity Pokemon, which is the Snorlax Shiny. Nice looking card. Not bad, not bad. Should pack that, hopefully. Then we come down to the Blaziken VMAX Rainbow, Dracozolt VMAX, and the Slowking VMAX also in the Rainbow as well. As you can see there, hopefully we'll be able to get a closer look at these bad boys when they get released in the English version. But for now, this is all we get to look at, and you know, it's a good start still. We have the Rainbow Rare supporters, Avery, Brawly, Karen's Conviction, and Clara, all in rainbow forms. Have a quick look at these guys. We've got the Avery, the Brawly, Karen's Conviction, and obviously the Clara that everyone seems to like. Then we have gold items and energy cards, the Fan of Waves, Urn of Vitality, and the Fighting Energy. Not bad, not bad. Single Strike and Rapid Strike, respectively. Look at that. Nice looking cards. Not bad, not bad. Then it starts going on about what players, utility Pokemon. So it's talking about what cards are useful, and obviously there's quite a lot of information here, guys. Obviously, I kind of went into a little bit of detail as I was looking for each card. Obviously, now you're talking about the Galarian Articunos with discarding 2 cards and you drawing a card. Obviously, the Psychic Confusion is really good, and it will basically just go on and on and on and on. The video's already at 26 minutes, so I don't particularly want to keep going for all these extra little things, but if you would like to see these Pokemon in detail yourself, just hit up justinbasil.com. So, some supporters there as well, item cards. Then we've got everything else, which is probably Old Cemetery, which I just realized is whenever a player attaches an energy from their hand to one of their Pokemon, excluding Pokemon, they put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. Starting Tree Hill, Pokemon on play battlefields and your opponents can't be healed. That's interesting. And Path to the Peak, each player's Pokemon on play with a rule box has no abilities. So that pretty much sums up this card list, guys. I may do a further closer look in the English version later on, but as you can see, they are the 190 cards or secret rares that are in this card list. So I'm super keen for this Chilling Reign to come out, so hopefully you guys are too. It is looking to come out on the 18th of June 2021 is basically when it releases, so we're not too far away. We're in the start of April as of the 1st today, so hopefully we will not have to wait too long and time will go super quick for us. So once again, guys, like usual, thank you for watching my video again today. Make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe buttons if you haven't already. Hit up my social links in the description below, my Glimish and all that. I do stream on YouTube a lot more than I do on Glimish, so if you want to catch my YouTube streams, make sure to subscribe, guys, so you do not miss those. I've reorganized my page. I will be releasing other non-related Pokemon content, hopefully in the future, so make sure to look out for those as well, Monster Hunter and the likes. Until next time, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out for now. Your boy Demised out. Bye.